Sairam, dear children, wish you a very good morning, and I hope you have celebrated Diwali very well and you have enjoyed your vacations. So, children, today we are going to start our new chapter, In Search of Peace, in which we are going to study about Mahatma Buddha and Mahavir Swami. Okay. So, before we start, let's do our prayer. Okay. So, join your hand and close your eyes and start chanting Om. 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 Sai Ram. In 6th century BC, important reforms were done in the social and religious sectors in India. Okay, there are religious and social changes in the Indian society, and in 6th century some of the reformers worked against the social evils that had entered social and religious areas. Okay, 6th century means the time period of 500 to 600 BC. Okay, so 600 to 500 BC. BC runs before Christ. BC means before Christ, and BC runs in decreasing orders, means 600 to 500 BC. Okay, so and AD runs in increasing order, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and BC opposite, like 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 to 0. Then AD starts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like that. Okay, now I hope you understand. Okay, so 6th century BC means 600 to 500 BC. Okay, BC means before the birth of Lord Christ. Okay, then there are some social evils entered in the social and religious sectors in Indian society that were tried to removed by some people. Okay, along with it, they also worked for removal of social inequality and immortalities. Okay, and along with the social evils, they tried to remove social inequalities, means in society we are facing so much inequalities on the basis of caste, on the basis of racism. Okay, and immortalities means about life and death. There are some myths. Okay, so Gautam Buddha and Mahavir Swami are the main ones. So in 6th century BC, two persons were very important. We have to study about them, Gautam Buddha and Mahavir Swami, who worked for the welfare of society and who worked for the removal of evils from the society and the religious sector of Indian society at that time. We will try to understand the life of Gautam Buddha and Swami Mahavir, their pursuit and humanity established by them. Okay, the things they do to establish humanity amongst the people, we have to study. So first we are going to introduce Gautam Buddha. We obtained a lot of information about Gautam Buddha and Buddhism from the Jatak Katha and Buddhist text. From there we get information about Gautam Buddha and Buddhism. Buddhism is the religion who followed, Buddhism is the religion or the preachings that was followed by the followers of Lord Buddha is known as Buddhism. Buddhism एक ऐसा रिलीजन बन गया जिसे गौतम बुद्ध के फॉलोवर्स ने फॉलो किया. जो रूल्स एंड रेगुलेशन गौतम बुद्ध ने बनाए थे उसे जो फॉलो किया गया, दैट इज बुद्धिज्म. ओके, and the people are known as Buddhist. Okay, so about Buddhism and Gautam Buddha we know from the Jatak Katha and Buddhist text. Buddhist text में we are going to study 3 Pitakas. Okay, Sukta Pitak, first one is, second is Vinay Pitak, and third one is Abhidham Pitak. Okay, about 550 Jatak stories are associated with the pre-birth of Buddha. About the pre-birth, that in his pre-birth, what was Gautam Buddha? Okay, so there are 550 Jatak stories about the pre-birth of Lord Buddha. There was a kingdom called Kapilvastu in the foothills of the Himalaya. In Himalayan foothills, there is a kingdom known as Kapilvastu, and while going towards Nepal, and Kapilvastu is where? A Himalayan area in Nepal. Okay. The Kshatriyas of Kapilvastus were called as Sakyas. The Kshatriyas or the kings of the Kapilvastu are known as Sakya. It was a republic, and the Sakya kingdom was a republic kingdom, and Shuddhodhan was the head of the republic. Who was the ruler of Sakya kingdom? Shuddhodhan. Okay. Maya Devi was his wife. Maya Devi was the wife of Shuddhodhan. What was the name of Shuddhodhan's wife? Maya Devi. Okay. Gautam Buddha was born in the house of Shuddhodhan and Maya Devi, and Shuddhodhan and Maya Devi got a child whose name is Gautam Buddha. Okay, who is famous by the name of Gautam Buddha, and his childhood name was Siddhartha. When was Gautam Buddha born? In 566 BC. After few days of his birth, his mother Maya Devi died. Okay, after the birth of Siddhartha, whose name is Siddhartha? Childhood name of Gautam Buddha. Okay, so Maya Devi, Siddhartha's mother, died after the birth of Siddhartha. Therefore, he was nurtured by Gautami Mahaprajapati, who was his foster mother. So, the second queen of King Shuddhodhan, Gautami Mahaprajapati, who brought up Gautam Buddha. Okay, so उनकी जो second mother थी, उन्होंने उसे brought up किया. Okay. From young age, Siddhartha was associated with education and knowledge. And from his childhood he is associated with education and knowledge. And next to Kapilvastu there was an ashram or a monastery of a saint named Alara Kalam, and his guru's name is Alara Kalam, and whose ashram is there near to Kapilvastu. Okay, Alara Kalam was his guru, and Siddhartha went to his ashram. Okay, here he did meditation, where he learnt meditation. Siddhartha's father was worried as he continued to discuss knowledge and samadhi. Now Siddhartha's father was worried because Siddhartha was only talking about knowledge and samadhi and knowledge. Okay, he was worried if Siddhartha would become a monk, and his father was worried that if Siddhartha became a monk, then what will he do? Okay, monk means sadhu. Siddhartha was married at a young age, and his father married him, and his wife's name was Yashodhara. And who was the wife of Siddhartha? Yashodhara. And he also had a son named Rahul, and he got a son whose name is Rahul. Home sacrifice and sadhana. How did Siddhartha sacrifice his house or his family life and started sadhana? We are going to study now. At the age of 30, he decided to renounce his royal family and the state and became a saint or hermit in the search of truth. At the age of 30, Siddhartha realized that he need to find the truth. What is the truth of life? What is the truth, or what is the end of life, and what is the truth for which we get a life or for which we get birth? Okay, so he renounced his royal family, royal kingdom and royal family and became a saint. One night he took his charioteer Channa and horse Kanthak and went to the river bank outside his state. Okay, one night he went out with Channa and his horse Kanthak, okay, near the river bank outside his state. Leaving his royal attire, he gave all his jewellery to Channa and ordered him to take Kathak along with him and return to the palace. And what he did, he gave his royal jewellery to Channa, his charioteer, and ordered him to go back to the kingdom along with the horse Kanthak. Okay. He himself wore the ascetic clothes of the hermit and walked toward the jungle, and he wore the clothes of sannyasis and walked towards the jungle and walks inside the forest. Okay. After leaving his home, he went to Rajgriha and then to Puruvela. First he went to Rajgriha, that time the capital of Magad, Rajgrah and Puruvela. After that he went to Puruvela. Here he started penance with 5 Brahmins. And here he started meditation and practicing of meditation with 5 Brahmins. He felt that giving up food and water, tormenting the body would not yield knowledge. Means Siddhartha thought that if he will continue eating and drinking food and water, then his body cannot acquire knowledge. Okay. Conquering the path of self-consciousness and the desire is the major duty of human beings. And he thought the path of consciousness, self-consciousness, self-awareness, and the desire is the major duty of human beings. And desire means जो इच्छाएं हमारी होती है, हम जो चीज़ चाहते हैं, वो क्या है, ये हम लोगों का एक ह्यूमन बींग्स का एक काम बन गया है. लिविंग 5 ब्राह्मण्स ही डिसाइडेड टू डू पेनिंस अलोन. So after that he decided, I will leave those 5 Brahmins and will do penance alone. Okay. Sitting under the peepal tree at the Bodhi Gaya, he started sadhana for the truth and enlightenment. And he reached Bodhi Gaya, a place at Bihar, and sitting under a peepal tree and started sadhana or meditation for the truth and enlightenment. After many days of sadhana, he got the knowledge on the day of Vaishakh Purnima. Okay. And on acquiring knowledge, he became the Buddha from Siddhartha. And after acquiring the truth or acquiring the knowledge of life, he was famous by the name of Buddha from Siddhartha. So where he got the knowledge? He got knowledge under a peepal tree at Bodhi Gaya on the day of Vaishakh Purnima. Later on he was called as Gautam Buddha. As her mother Gautami brought up, so his name was Gautam Buddha. So preachings of Gautam Buddha we will do in our next class, and about Mahavir Swami we will do in our next class. So for today this much you have to study only. Bye. Sai Ram. Take care.